Can you smell it, ladies and gentlemen? I don't know if you can, but if you're a greenie, I would start turning away right now, because by jingo, by gee, by crikey, these things put out enough soot, equivalent of 58,000 volcanoes. We are going to be in for a treat tonight here if you want to look at it, because we are going trucking here at Wednesday Cup. Beautiful scenes around Brands Hatch tonight. The practice session has ended, and boy oh boy wowee in the fair dinkum department have we got a show on for you tonight. Bit of a relaxed round, so to speak. Tonight we've got 4 races coming your way, each 15 minutes. We've got qualifying up after this session as well, and these boys are getting ready to rev up for that. My name's Zach O'Reilly, and I'm joined in the commentary box by a man who is the complete opposite of his first name, the ever so colourful Mr. Gray Ward. Good evening to you, sir. How are you? That's the way to do it, mate. That is the way to do it. I'm loving every single moment of that. Let's get you ready to rock and roll tonight, big boys. We are ready to get into some dead set fantastic streaming excellence. I'm guaranteeing it. It's going to be excellent tonight. We're excited. Everyone else is excited, and boy oh boy are we ready to rock and roll for that one. So don't you worry, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be in for a treat tonight. Couple of quick men on the track there. Look at it, 54.487 versus 54.6 by Benny Hines. Leads it at the moment. Benny Haxter in P2 there as well. My co-commentator for the usual time this season, Christopher Munro, is out on sick leave. Poor bastard has got a good old lung infection, and we wish him well out there as well. Good evening to all the viewers out there. It's great to have you here at the moment. 20 of us here ready to go, and I'll tell you what, we're ready and firing here on all cylinders. I'll give you the hot tip. Gray, we've got qualifying up next very, very shortly. I need you to give me some tips, mate. Give me something here. Who's going to take it out?
I reckon it'd have to be Fabs, wouldn't it?
The old Fabian Fitness, you reckon. Mr. Fitanaki there on your screen in P6. He's getting a little bit of probably a dose of reality here with just a little bit of traction. Not getting his way there, Gray, I reckon. He's sitting in 6th place overall at the moment. We've got a minute and so left to go before these boys get out and about. The stream, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, is on the B side of the cassette recorder, if you are old enough to know what that is. Dire straits here in the fair income stream department. We're on the backup one, and it's a little bit hairy, but I'll tell you what, we have got some sponsors here, and you'll see them right there on the top right-hand side and the bottom right-hand side, sorry, on the top left of your screen. The Simsational TV is proudly sponsored by SpeedNation.co.New Zealand. Get yourselves in there if you need some absolute fantastic sim gear, from Thrustmaster to next level sim racing rigs, Samsung monitors, Moses as well. They're all ready to rock and roll. Get yourself a discount on any full price purchase on the website with the code Simsational at checkout, and boy oh boy will you get 10% off, I can tell you that one. And also for our partners in crime down at Simulator Driver Training, sdt.com.au. They are your guys for defensive driving, on-road driving, anything you need, ready to rock and roll. Those boys have it all. Go to their motion rigs, their triple sim racing rigs, you name it, and they are the men to look at. But speaking of looking out, qualifying is on, and we've got 10 minutes coming your way, ladies and gentlemen, out there. Beautiful stuff here, and it looks like Remo Graham has just come out there, Grey Ward, with an absolute barnstormer. He's ready to rock and roll. Where do you think this boy is going to come overall in the events tonight?
I think he'd definitely be on a podium spot. He's probably going to have to look out for Colton Atkins. Wheels on the right side of the vehicle for him.
Been a yank, I'm guessing, with the obvious with Dev, so he could be up there too. Colton Atkins, it'll be good to see him. He's sitting 7th overall in the timing tower at the moment, but Remo Grant's having a good old tussle, and this is Brands Hatch, ladies and gentlemen, the Indy layout. So it's It's shorter than maybe some people's proverbials from some certain parts of the world in terms of lap time. 54 odd seconds is what we're aiming for. But the Remo Grant here, we're going to go on board with him here and take a lap around this beautiful circuit as you dive into turn one. Look at the amount of sway and soot coming out of these trucks. If you're not entertained by this stuff, I'm telling you, you might as well get exactly trucked, because these guys are going in hard as you like. Remo sent it into turn two, fangs it out there. Now he's into third gear as well. The car's absolutely here on song. In fact, trucks are getting on song as well. Just a little bit outside onto the AstroTurf, but it doesn't hurt you too much in the Indy circuit. This is where you usually go triple left-hander up the hill, but here it's just a quick left and then it's a double right. Back onto the front straight away we go. And Remo Grant's absolutely cooked that Gordon Ramsay style. Burnt as you like. He's out. That's not going to help him for his qualifying start here. You've basically only got about 10 laps to do something here. But out in front at the moment, we've got one man I think is about to cross the line here. Fabian Fitness is going to take the first blood in this one. He does with a 55.317. Goes wacko. The Half Planet Upert has come in on a super hard tyre there as well with the 55.4. So not too far off on that super hard versus the soft. These boys might get a little bit of something going on here. Huckster's into third place. Benny Hines has come through in fourth place. There he is, the champion of the last Wednesday Cup in the Toyota SFRs. Is on your screen right now in the orange machine. You can't miss that one, Grey Ward. This man's a quick operator, isn't he? He definitely knows how to go racing.
He will be giving them a good challenge tonight, I think. He's come off a big win in the last season. I reckon he'll be keen to do some more. The old beans means. Go, son.
Yeah, absolutely. I definitely recommend him for one of the next season champions as well. Can he make it 2 out of 2? Well, we'll only find out soon as Fabian Fitness crosses the line and goes bang with a 54.9. So he's PB'd himself and into the 54s, the first gentleman to do so. So he's right on song here in qualifying. 6 minutes and 46 left to go. Benny Hines couldn't improve on his last lap as well. In fact, yeah, he did. He just went up to third place there as well. What is the Birdman doing in Lee Crowther? He's sitting in sixth place just past the start-finish line. His last lap was a 55.497, which is his personal best. So he's on for a good evening tonight here if he can keep it inside the top 10 at least. Got a couple of new boys in here. We've got Maju. I'm going to call him Black Magic tonight, and that is a complete opposite of his truck because he is in 8th place, doing really well here, travelling from over the other side of the world and gets involved in the Wednesday Cup. Good on you to be here, and we hope to see you in the Formula Migales coming your way soon. He's getting held up here, in fact, I think they're by the Hackster there. Not too good on that. 54.881 now for Fabian Fitness. Jeez, he's just flying across the field. Remo Grant's bumped himself up into third place after his first lap on board mare. And then Madry's just gone bang with the 55 dead. And then even Benny Hines has come through with the 55.9. Only a bee's dick is splitting between Benny Hines and Fabian Fitness, two Leviathans of the Wednesday Cup at the best of times. Jeez Louise, they're having a good old tussle out there at the moment. We'll go on here with the Baconator, Sargilic. He's doing pretty good around this track at the moment. Inside the top 10 is he for this qualifying session. Good to see everyone in the chat. Dion Clerk's in there, Captain Kurgan, Will's in there too, Paul Buttigieg, Matt Munro, Ron Marshall, Mr. Christopher Munro as well. B. Jabi is in there too. Kirsty Hanley, good to see you all. And thanks for joining us tonight. It's going to be a ripper here around this circuit here at Brands Hatch. We've got 2 races here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. 5 minutes left in qualifying here at Brands Hatch. And then we've got 2 more coming your way from Barbagallo. So stick around. We've got 4 races all at 15-minute intervals each. And they're going to be bloody exciting at the moment. Atkins has got himself up into 13th grade. He's a little bit off where you thought he was going to be. He definitely needs to get a gallop on.
Yeah, he's actually driving not as good as I thought. Being in a Mercedes, he's driving more like a Volvo driver.
They say bloody Volvo drivers. I remember that ad on the tally back in mid-2010s, I reckon we saw them, and he's definitely doing a good impression of that. And Alex McEwen has entered the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Another very, very quick customer in any car. Doesn't matter what you're looking at, this guy can drive the wheels off anything. 55057. At the moment, Gray, we've not even got 3/10 splitting the top 5. That is how close it is And at the moment, I reckon you've got a 1 in 5 chance of predicting who's going to be left in qualifying. Fabian Fitness has got it there still over Benny Hines. And look at this, we're racing already in qualifying. There goes Alex McEwen. He's trying around the outside at the moment. Oh, geez Louise, this is all happening early on in the piece. These trucks are not letting up on the entertainment already. Look at them bouncing around here. They've got more bounce than a 500-pound person jumping on a trampoline. I'm telling you, I think Alex McEwen's not hanging around. He's trying to get past everyone here. Oh boy, this is just a preempt, ladies and gentlemen. This is the pre-show to the racing. I'm telling you, coming your way. They always put on a good one here at Simsational TV, that is for sure. Who are we going to look for? Let's. Who do we want to go with, Gray? Give me a name and I'll flick it through for you.
We're going to have a look at Dino, I think.
Mr. Dean Hanley. Let's. I'm going to get you, actually. We've got 3 minutes left in qualifying. This man is one of the quick customers in a Gen 3. Gets himself up there, ages like fine wine in those things at the end of the race event. And I'm telling you, here in the trucks, he's probably trying to think about how to do that too. So, Gray Ward, while you've got your moment here in the commentary box, debut for you here tonight. Let's get an onboard call for you around this lap live here with Dino Hanley with 2 minutes 40 left at Brands Hatch.
Rightio. He's about to come into turn 1. Hopefully he doesn't embarrass himself with his wife watching. Gets a bit of a wobble up. Coming up into the second corner, he should start braking and hit the air brakes anytime he feels like it. Comes around. Into turn 3, he should cut this. Not that much. He's driving it like a driver would at the Woolworths Distribution Centre in Sydney. As he comes down the straight into the last few turns, cuts that corner nicely. Cuts that one. Cuts it. And thumps it down into the straight for the last little bend.
Yeah, good stuff there. I love the analogies here. I think the night goes on, we're going to get better. We're going to feed off each other with the one-liners. Dino puts himself up into 13th with the 55.5. Look, it's not that far, ladies and gentlemen. It's 55.5 versus 54.7 at the front. So it's not even 0.8 of a second between first to 13th here at the moment. Around a short circuit, that's nothing in between. And these guys are going to go, look at that timing tower there. 54s all the way up to P5. Then you've got a bunch of 55s all the way down from 6th down to 15th. In fact, so these boys are getting on trot here at the moment. Speaking of which, this man has set a purple in the Sector 2 for Colton Atkins. He's gone bang. There's your man, Grey Ward. Up into 7th place. He goes here in the dying moments. This will be his second last lap, in fact. He's going to get 2 more here as he crosses the line. Alex McEwen's put a 54.7 in, but he's hit the pits already. He's out of it. So is Lee Crowther. Crowther's gone bang, don't care about it, but they're all going out now. They're not going to get around in time here, these boys. I don't know what they're doing. Atkins has got 2 more laps to go if he can keep it on the track here for the last moment. The underground mammal, Nick Mole, in Nemo tonight in the Repsol liveried truck. That is a cracking vehicle there in the Mercedes-Benz. That thing looks pretty good too. That's a very, very colourful livery. In 8th place at the moment. 30 seconds to go here in qualifying. And we know what that means, ladies and gentlemen. That means it's time to burn. Where is Benny Hines on the circuit at the moment? He's going to cross the line right now. He set a purple Sector 2 micro. He did improve on his best, actually. 54.6 is what he's done, but that last lap was a 55.2. So he's now on the trot here to get his final qualifying lap in, and a little bit of traffic in front of him at the moment. Not the ideal situation, but he's probably just out of reach for any threat to be balked on this lap. Fidanaki in Fabian Fitness has finished his qualifying session. He's done. He's out. He's in 3rd place. The Hackster's also in 3rd place as well. He's crossed the finish line. Madju's still on a hot lap. Green microsector for him at the moment. Can he improve? Can Colton Atkins improve? He got around one more time there. As we said, he probably got there within 2 seconds, but he's done. Can Benny Hines improve on his lap at this stage? I don't know. Here he is on screen. He's got green microsectors all around here. This could be even a bigger improvement for Benny Hines just to stretch that lead over Alex McEwen. Just the last death trap we go. 54. Oh, just 54.7. So he couldn't get any better, but he has secured pole position. Alex McEwen did not cross the finish line before the 0 happened. Atkins, however, he's got a couple of green microsectors. What can he do as he crosses the start finish line? No improvement for the big man. 0.6 off his personal best. Macca, however, here, he's just got back out of the pits and he is in 16th. That is your qualifying done and won, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful stuff there. That is your finishing positions. Benny Hines takes out P1. Alex McEwen and Fabian Fitness get P2 and 3 respectively. Brendan Huck, the Hackster, in 4th place. Madjo on debut. That's a bloody good one. Madjo on debut in 5th place. Atkins got 6th there. Grey Ward, you'll be happy about that. Sargilic, the Baconator, in 7th place. The Underground Mammal in 8th. Kai Upiter, the Half Planet, in 9th place. Grand Old Staircase in 10th with McFadden, Vox, Dino Hanley, Latembe, Sam Bensley gets your 15th with Macca rounding out the grid. And James Pickard actually there too, not setting a lap time. Ignore me on that screen. But the racing is just about to start, ladies and gentlemen, very, very shortly here. Let's get your predictions in the chat to see who is going to take it for P1. It's going to be a tough night for Fabian, says Ron Marshall in the chat. And I'm telling you here at the moment, these boys are pretty feisty at the best of times. But when you add about 4.5 tonne to the mix, Grey, and about 700, 800 odd horsepower, anything can happen. And when they bounce around like that at the moment, race 1 is going to be very interesting. What are your thoughts coming up?
Usual first round of a Wednesday Cup round, there's going to be a bit of carnage, I think, especially when everyone's trying to pile into turn 2.
Turn 2 at the hairpin, you reckon?
Yeah, it'll be like a usual Friday night at a DC.
the old Swingers Club Unite, I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be interesting. Captain Kirk in Will says in the chat that it's going to be a hot one for race 1 T1. Well, that's interesting. We need these guys to get back into the service. Some of them have left because racing is not too far away here. They're going to have to load their setups and get ready to rock and roll. The grid is about to be formed very, very shortly, ladies and gentlemen. T2 says Dion in the chat as well. Will be very interesting. That's probably a good little estimation there, Dion. I think I agree with Grey Ward on that one, that turn 2 will be 100% the death of a lot of people. But we'll find out what's going on with that as we are on the grid, ladies and gentlemen. And the man, the myth, the legend, Benny Hines, that is the guy off the front row right there. Pretty keen to see where he gets going and if he can launch this thing, because he's got a very quick customer there in Alex McEwen right behind him. Got about 1:10 before the lights go out. Get your predictions in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Who's going to take this one out here in the casual series for the trucks? Oh, I'm excited about this one. It's going to be bloody brilliant, I'm telling you. With a lot of racing left to go tonight. It's not all over at race 1, I'm telling you. They're ready to rumble in the grand scheme of things. Boy, oh boy. Grey, give us your predictions. Who's going to take it out?
Yeah, it's a hard one. I'm going to have to probably say Alex. Yeah, looking at it, previous races with these guys, Ben's going to get the usual good start, but I think Alex is going to be right on his tail. And, yeah, carnage from probably P6 back.
P6 back, 25 seconds left to go. If you're last on the stream and you just got here, the top 6 is Benny Hines, Alex McEwen out the front row together, Fintanaki and Fabian Fitness, Lee Crowther, Madju and Brennan Hackster round out that top 6. But the lights are up, ladies and gentlemen. And you know what that means? That means we're about to go racing. This is the casual Wednesday series, the in-betweener before the season 18 gets kicked off in the Formula Megales. But that is it. Who's going to truck themselves off the line here to start? Is it going to be the best man? It is himself. That is Benny Hines. He has got a beautiful start, but not as good as Alex McEwen, in fact, who's just gone bang. He is centered around the outside here from about 3 car lengths back on the grid, and he's going to send it hard here into T1. Let's have a look at them all stream through here as they get through T1. That is perfect stuff there from the rest of them. They get through. Can we get through T2? The ever absolute death trap here, according to the Grey Ward. It looks like we have there. Crowther and Madju have got on board with each other and trading paint there at the moment. But Alex McEwen's gone bang. Fabian Fitness, however, has just gone sliding around the inside there. So was Benny Hines on the outside. 2x2 Tokyo Drift style. They've got it there. Poor old Upert has been turned around. Oh, a bit of carnage there in the background by the rest of them. Not the best start there from the big man. Madju on debut's come through and just taken the P3 off Benny Hines like it was nothing. Absolute candy from a baby. But Alex is off. Oh no, dead set disaster from Alex McEwen. Fabian Fitness has inherited the lead, and here comes Badger on debut. Into P2 he goes. He's got all these guys ready to rock and roll. That is absolutely sensational here from the big man. 320 odd ping, doesn't matter. This guy's racing very, very hard here, and that is lap 1 done. Not a whole lot of carnage there. Was probably expecting more. The Underground Mammals burrowed his way through into 8th place as well. You can see some rubbing and bumping there in the background too as they come through once again here, Gray, and that was a good start from Alex McEwen, but Fabian Fitness has taken a lead.
Yeah, great start from Alex, but yeah, unlucky for him. The last corner, he drove the absolute shit out of it and lost a few spots in the process.
That's what you get when a little bit of limited practice there, I think, would caught Alex McEwen out, but it doesn't matter. He's right on the trail here of the big man on debut himself. Oh, even just bumps him a little bit there from the onboard shop, but Betty Hines is going to be there too. You can see on that little arrow at the bottom, they're going hammer and tong here. Fitanaki in front of Fabian Fitness has got out to a second lead, but he's got to be careful because that could dissipate at any moment. A cracking little race here between all of these guys in the top 4 at the moment. They're just going hammer and tong here. They do not give a rat's toss bag. They're going flying around here. 4.5 tons of race car underneath them. Race truck, in fact. I keep thinking cars, but geez, these things are well and truly trucks. And these are nothing too shy about. Get it hooked into turn 2. We go up on the ripple strip. Use the inside layer of that curb to grip those tyres and rip yourself around there. Quick, smart. Alex McEwen's doing that now. He's on the recovery drive here. A little bit of a lull in proceedings here at the moment until we said that, because there goes Latembe. He's been punted off there. McFadden's got past him, and so has Remo Grant and Nick Mole too. So a big loss here for the big man. Let's see what he's looking at on board. Oh, look at this. Remo Grant's in front of him. He's gone on the grass here just to overtake there off the track, giving him a bump and run as well, just to be a little bit of a old serve back to him. And Remo Grant's lost a lot of time there as well. Voxy and Tommy Corks is going to come past him and say, thank you very much, mother, for the rabbits. I'm going to take that P11 off you and stream off down the field here. Beautiful racing here. 2x2 into turn 1 we go. This is where the carnage was predicted from a couple of them. Nearly there too, side by side. These trucks are just absolutely on song here. Remo's come out second best. What's happened to Crowther and Haxter? Haxter's trying around the outside. Trailer Park Girl move style. Lee Crowther's in 6th place now. He's in the overlap position here, but he can't get the job done. Can he get the switch back here? Move, he can, because he's just got a whole lot of momentum again. And now he's side by side here with Haxter. Look at this man go, Lee Crowther, the Birdman, one of the quicker drivers, got his debut win, and they're still going side by side with each other, not letting go by an absolute millimetre between them. Overhead with view we go. We can see just the overlap and how much it does affect you. If you get that job done cleanly, you can skip out the other side and go bang. But Lee's got a little bit of suck now. He's thinking about what he can do. How is he going to go? Is he trying to flick it left, trying to flick it right? No, he's not. He's just going to stick it there and try to dial it up the inside here on the Haxter. He can't get that job done, can the Birdman, but he's just about there. Oh, boys, this is great racing here. Viewers at home, you're not entertained. I'm telling you, you might as well go and truck yourself, because these guys are absolutely on song here tonight, Grey Ward. Cracking battle here for P5 and 6.
That's it, mate. These guys are driving like mud carters with the rain coming in.
Well, I'm telling you what, man, the man of one-liners is Grey Ward. We're getting that very, very in there. Zenner is absolutely into the chat too late on. But look at McEwen now. He's trying to do the same thing he did at turn 1, lap 1, sorry, on the final turn, but not go off into the grass and the gravel. And realistically, he's just got to get a little bit of a better run, as he has here at the moment. Look at that timing tower just decrease. He's got half a good old run here on Madju as well. We'll go back on board with him and see what his turn 1 trajectory looks like, because Fabian Fitness has made a mare of it. He's come right back into this battle now. So it's a 3-way car, truck, whatever you want battle here for P1. Fabian's under all sorts of pressure. McEwen's just biding his time, just thinking about where he can go, not getting too close to the rear, just maximising his exit speed, and he's right on the arse end of Madju now. This is cracking racing. You can see just the different styles of late braking, but out onto the bunda goes Madju. Just does not give a rat's toss bag about track limits here. But Alex McEwen still there. He's in for the hunt here. This is literally split by 0.5 of a second over the top 3 at the moment, even the top 4 as well. But look at this one. You can see Tommy Corks now has got a beautiful little half run here, I reckon, on Nick Mole. Nick Mole's gone from 8th down to 10th, so he's not getting the pace where he needs it to. Tommy's going to get that truck absolutely sent to the high heavens, Volvo style, and he's going to try and attack that Mercedes-Benz here, Grey Ward. And, what's happened to Sam Dooley at the background there? That's not a good sign for him. He's gone way off. Colton Atkins is maybe caught in 4K with a little bit of the old bump and run style. But we'll never find out because this is now turning in here for the minor positions from 9th. Sorry, yeah, it is actually. It is from 9th down to about 14th. They're starting to bunch up. Dean Hanley's getting involved in this one too. And the other orange Optimobile, he's trying a long way around there, just the late apex and then get back on the power. Onto the dirt he goes. Not getting the places where he wants to go, but this man is still on song here. Oh, look at that for a send there. Just locks the wheels up. Oh, no, that was a bad error for Madju. He's off into the bunda. He's going to lose a position here. Let's go and see what these boys look like on board here and on the top of the camera from the chopper. And here goes Nick Madju. He's out there. He's going for it. Alex McEwen's on song here, but Benny Hines sitting there in 4th place just cannot get that pace back into his car as they roll and rock their way through the field here. And that is Fabian Fitness wide too. Oh, here goes Madju. He's going to take the lead. He is too. Oh, Fabian Fitness and Alex McEwen as well. Just for a double entendre there for Fabian. Had it all to win in the Red Bull truck, but he cannot get the job done. McEwen's going to fight it hard here. Fabian's going to just swing it down the inside and say thank you. But Benny Hines has got Alex McEwen now right up his clacker too, side by side in fact. Beautiful racing here from these guys. No contact needed, but they're going to go for the last 2 corners here. They don't care. They're going to give each other racing room. Cut it up on the inside. There's Ben Hines. There goes Alex McEwen. Just tried to slide it for the late apex, and then Benny just can't get that job done. Did absolutely sensational launch there from Alex McEwen. Onto the front straight away we go. But here comes the Hackster. He's coming at the back end of these guys in a heartbeat if these guys keep battling around. Benny Hines, though, the view from his onboard cam here, really, really good stuff. Gray, I want you to give his prediction of what's going to happen here. There's a truck off the circuit. That is not good. That's a lap markup. He's out of it. I think that's the underground Mabel just sitting there doing something. But what's going to happen here, because Fabian has got up the back end here of Madju, and this is going to be a belter of a little lap, I reckon. You've got to give us your prediction. Where's Fabian going to make his next move?
Yeah, I reckon Fabian's going to come out in front here. The cab overs do look a bit quicker than the bonneted trucks around this little tight circuit. He's just going to force Madju into a mistake, I think. Probably coming into turn 2.
Little bit of a pressure point motors, I would say, coming Madju's way, as you said. Cab over versus the old front engine style, and that's what we get here with a couple of mixed classes coming their way. Oops, get the camera right there, and you can see Fabian now in that cab over, having a good old tussle. Can he get the J-brake on at the right point to make a move into turn 2? He's 3/10 behind at the moment with 6 minutes and 18 seconds left to go in this one. Not looking like it for that turn at the moment. Looking up and down the field, as we see, this is actually the closest battle on the circuit, and it is for the lead, ladies and gentlemen. Madju just come out of nowhere, rocked up for the Wednesday Cup and said, I'm going to take you all on like nothing is here. I've got nothing to lose, says himself, and he's just taking this race by storm. Cracking stuff from this man. No sponsors needed. No nothing. He's just got all the money and just buys his own truck, goes racing, and he's doing a great job as well. Look at that. Alex McEwen, has made an error again, unless there was some contact there from Benny Hines. I will never know. We just missed it there. But Benny's just screaming off into the distance. So maybe just an unforced error there from Alex McEwen. Benny Hines would generally redress a position, but the Hackster's now right up on his clacker. Can he make a position of advantage into 4th place there with Alex a little bit rattled? Oh, full Tokyo drift style there from Lee Crowther as he came through, and he's absolutely binned it too. He has full terrorised himself for Sama style, and that is not the place where the Birdman wants to be. He wants to be either on the black stuff or up in the sky, and he's lost a fair few places there. Unfortunate for him, but Hackster now trying to stick on the back end of Alex McEwen. Not the easiest of tasks, Grey Ward.
No, Alex will make that truck as wide as he possibly can. A bit like driving down the M7 any given day of the week.
No indicators, no worries. Just sit at 95 in the old right-hand lane there in your big B double. And that is your M7 daily commute. Also the M1 too, I'm telling you, here in Melbourne. Jeez Louise, it's all happening there. But Madju still leading this race and doing it in style too. Fabian Fitness will be absolutely seeing the red mist out there. I'm telling you, he won't be too happy. It is great racing, Paul Buttigieg, for sure. They're looking very, very good indeed. Jason McFadden, however, has picked through the field here, Gray. He's done a really, really good job in the other Red Bull truck there as well, Volvo style there, doing his best impression of not a Volvo driver, just storming his way through the field. He's got 2.8 seconds to make up between himself and the Hackster, but from where he started on the grid, that is a fantastic position there. Voxy and Sarge Illich, the Baconator, have come together as well, and Voxy's made himself up into P8. Up he goes. Thank you very much. Half a second out in front. 3.5 minutes to go here at Brands Hatch. They're racing for absolute sheep stations here. Look at Sarge, however. He's really on the back end again of Vox. Maybe a little bit of an unforced error from Sarge. We'll see what the truck pace looks like here from the onboard shot. He's just getting it in there, but looks like Vox has got a better exit so far, just powering down the front straightaway of Brands Hatch. Beautiful drive there from the both of them. They've both got exactly the same closing speed there. And what's happened to McFadden and McEwen? Don't tell me McEwen's come off again. Oh, the big man, a little bit underdone here tonight in the old trucks. I think he just rocked up for qualifying. Didn't even get a practice session in. So I'll give him a little bit of leeway in the McEwen department, dead set, I'm telling you. But McFadden has stormed his way into the top 5. Just said, thank you, I'm going to take him. And top 5 for me, that is fantastic stuff. The battle at the front here is still on. Can Benny Hines get his way? Yes, he can. He's going to get past the lap marker there, so they get out of the way. Beautiful. I think that's the Underground Mammal there getting out of... No, that's Dean Hanley, in fact, who's had an absolute mare. He's gone into the pits. He's quit. He's out. Latembate as well has also come a proper there at turn 1. Oh, no. That was too close there for liking. Oh, my goodness me, don't do that. Jeez Louise, I would have absolutely shat myself. Brown pants moment in the old suit department there for him. Jeez, all those guys getting past him. Fitanaki and Fabian Fitness are right there on the arse end again once of a Madju. Has he got the pace here, Sarge, or is Madju just going to skip off to the distance with only about 3 laps left? Oh, we've lost Grey Ward. He's disappeared off into the ether. I'm not sure where the big man has gone, but that's okay. I'll keep commentating as we keep going on. Let me just check to see if he's still there. You there, Gray?
Yeah, mate, I'm here. A few technical difficulties. Just sitting here with my mouth open after seeing that little bit of drama unfold after turn 1. I was waiting for a bit of a T-bone.
Yeah, the old steak cooked on the barbecue, 100% ready to go. But look at Fabian Fitness now. He is really, really trying to get a win out of this one. He can't be beaten by a guy who's just rocked up on debut and taken it by storm here. That'll hurt everyone. That'll hurt Fabian. That'll hurt Benny Hines in 3rd place. And it'll hurt Alex McKeown the most, but he's made a mare of that one because here comes Benny Hines. He's going for the move. Can he get the job done up the inside? No, he can't. There's a blue flagger in the way. He's got out of that way. Beautifully done there from that blue flagger. Fantastic driving, but my goodness gracious me. I'll tell you what, if Fabian keeps doing that, he's not going to get a good exit. In fact, it has worked for him. The old slip angle at this stage. We've got 2 laps to go, ladies and gentlemen, because that man right at the foreground of your screen is leading the race. That is how close it is. There's only 2 seconds between the top 3 here as we come around for the penultimate lap at Brands Hatch. Race 1 of 4 tonight. 2 at Brands Hatch and 2 at Barbagallo Raceway. They've got to learn the track all over again at Barb's, but geez, they're putting on a good fight here tonight. Wowee, in the fair dinkum department, these guys are not letting go of each other. And it looks like Madju's got a 1.2 second gap over the lead. He's going to try and get that, but Atkins here at the moment, your man Grey Ward, trying to get himself back inside the top 10. He's got Sarge Illich for company. Where can he make this move happen?
Yeah, I don't think he is actually. Yeah, he's driving a Mercedes. If he was driving a Kenworth or a Mack, probably be a different story. But yeah, I don't think he's going to catch Sarge. And if he does, I think Sarge will make him regret that decision.
What about the old Peterbilt, mate? Have we got any Peterbilt fans out there in the viewership of YouTube land? Or Grey Ward's thoughts on the Peterbilt? We'll get them after it because this is the final lap. Madju's come through and he is now leading. Now he's got only 1 second, so it's been a couple of tenths taken off him there from Fabian Fitness in second. You can see him. Oh, the blue flag getting out of the way just in the nick of time there for Madju. Holy mackerel. Fabian's full sideways out of this one. This has been a perler of a first race here. These guys have come in cold turkey, ladies and gentlemen. First time they've ever driven these things. Just learnt the track tonight. And boy, oh boy, this man has just come out of nowhere there and taken them all by storm. Madju has got the chockies in the bag. Can he make the final turn here safely? He can. Faber's trying everything he possibly can. Sideways in the rear vision mirror there. But this man's going to take it on debut here for the Fun Series here at Wednesday Cup. Casual mid-season entry round. And this guy's going to take it. Thank you very much, Mother, for the rabbits. No sponsors, no worries. Bang goes Madju. Takes P1. Fabian Fitness gets second place. Benny Hines gets a podium place for his troubles there as well. The Hacksters come through in fourth place. McFadden has crossed the line only just by 3/10 over Alex McEwen, who had a couple of mares there in the first one. He'll be right up there ready to rock and roll. Lee Crowther just crosses the line now in seventh place. Tommy Corks is there too, just weaving his way across the line there, full boat style. James Pickard gets P9. Sarge Illich gets 10th, and nearly bang into each other they go. Bit of net coating there as well. Colin Atkins, Grey Ward's man, gets 11th place. Remo Grant in 12th. He could have had that a lot better season for him so far. He's coming his way in the form of the Megales for Remo. He's got himself in form here, but 12th place won't be the best result for him. The Half Planet Upiter in the more detailed livery with heaps of sponsors there in 13th. Sam Bensley gets 14th. Hooly Dooly in 15th place, and Macca rounds out the finishes on the lead lap. We've got Latembe in the pits, and Dino Hanley had an absolute mare there in the first race of the night. Nick Mole as well. Unfortunate for him, but that was a beautiful event. We've got another race coming up here, Grey Ward, but well done to Madju. That's a fantastic result on debut.
Yeah, he's done very well. He's come from nowhere and surprised the guys that are usually the front runners, so it's going to be a good next few races.
We'll see how he goes. I couldn't agree more. You got a couple of fans in the chat as well. Paul Buddygeg's giving you a big rap on the back. Gray doing great on the commentary. Big thumbs up there as well. The racing has been fantastic, and it's great to have Mr. Colourful Grey Ward in the commentary box with me tonight here. That is race 1, ladies and gentlemen. We've got another one coming our way with race 2. A 15-minute coming our way very, very shortly as well. No time to get those condiments refilled. You're going to have to wait till the conclusion of this one, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to be in it to win it, and stick your absolute best couch in the middle of the lounge room. Sit on your bed, lie down with the misso, whatever. Dog, cat, anything. Get yourselves involved, because I'm telling you, at the moment, it looks like a Volvo domination inside the top 10. Only 2 Mercedes got that one. Madju takes a win in race 1. His first ever go in the trucks. 326 milliseconds of ping. Doesn't bother him. He's taken it by storm over Fitanaki and Benny Hines there for P2 and 3. Ben and Hack got 4th place. Jason McFadden, a beautiful drive from him in 5th place with Alex McEwen. In 6th, Lee Crowther, Vox, Pickard and Sarge Illich around out the top 10. Got to get your predictions in for race 2. Everyone out there in viewership land, give us something, for crying out loud, because we're only about 3 minutes away here from race 2, and it looks like it's going to be interesting on the grid. We'll find out where they form up in a second, because I've completely forgotten where they're going to be for race 2. Oh my goodness gracious me, what a scene here at Simsational TV. But beautiful event there. Not too many pit manoeuvres, only a couple little dramas there for the race 1 here at Brands Hatch. Race 2's coming our way. I'm gonna predict that Benny Hines is going to take this race here, great, for race 2. Depending on where he sits on the grid, I don't really care, to be honest. He's going to probably get through the field there and go for it. Give us your prediction here, Mr. Ward.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you there. He's got the taste of it now. I think he's just going to get quicker, but Fabs is also going to come back, I think, and come back with a vengeance if it's anything, history repeating itself.
Yeah, we'll see what he does. We'll see what he does, because he's a quick customer. He's Fabian Fitness. We know what he can do, and with that colourful grid there looking absolutely marvellous, it's a credit to the boys racing tonight. They're keeping it clean, putting on a show here for the old casual Wednesday Cup interlude around here before we get set in next week on Wednesday for the real stuff. The Formula Migales coming your way, ladies and gentlemen, for that too. The grid has formed up here, mind you, so they are ready to go racing. that is your race grid. No, it's not, because it's completely stuffed me up. Won't even know who's going to be up the start. In fact, it's a full reverse grid because Macca is off the front row. So they've got to do it the hard way here, Gray. That's a full reverse grid here for race 2. But some guys who haven't experienced front running here right at the front. I'm telling you, it is going to be interesting. We've got Macca, we've got Sam Dooley, we've got Sam Bensley there as well in third place. Latembate not there as well. The timing tower just doing its best here. Let's see if we can figure that out. But oh boy, this is going to be an interesting one. 50 seconds to go here for race 1. And it's Macca off the front row. He will be dead set shitting himself, as nervous as a cat in a room full of rocking chairs, I reckon, as this race gets going. How long can he last in the opening laps here? We will never know. Can he get the launch off the line here? Do you reckon he's in for a hot shot here, Grey Ward, for maybe a P1 or even a podium?
No comment. I think Duno, if that's Duno in P2, I think he's going to push it pretty hard, going down into the dip, up into the second corner. But yeah, I'll stick with the boys up the back to make it come through.
Well, we'll stick with the boys up the back, the quick boys. They're ready to go. Speaking of quick, the lights are up, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to go racing here for the race 2, and it looks like a dead set mare there from Macca. Oh boy, he'll be spewing and ruining the day. He's been absolutely balked off the line. That means people are going through at a rate of knots here. That's Sam Dooley in second place. He's taken P1 straight out of the blocks there. The Half Planet Upiter's right behind him too, so they're on like Donkey Kong here for race 2, turn 2. Here we go. Sam Dooley up the inside of the Half Planet. Just full confidence on the brakes there. That was beautiful stuff there from the big man. He's got into P1 and straight away he's taken it, and looks like Upiter. Oh no, it's Upiter. He's got into P1. That's beautiful stuff. Sam Dooley's got to settle for second. Pickard in third place. Bit of toing and froing here as they come through turn 3. Off onto the grass goes Remo Grant. He won't get the chockies here at the moment as they all stream through. Can we see where they come here? Is there any tomfoolery into this one? No, there's not. So we'll get back to the racing. Oh, look at that up the inside there. That is huge there from Jason McFadden. Just sending it hammer and tong style full sideways, if you don't mind. Miss a gear there as well. He's got a punt up the arse there from his teammate Fabian Fitness too. Crowther and Bensley have gone, and there's a truck on the field still. My goodness gracious me, that is disaster there from everyone in Sundry. They're getting hammer and tonged here. Oh my goodness, what can we do here in the grand scheme of things? That is incredible racing. Sam Bensley on board, here we go. Back we go into the grand racing side of things. Go, but it's just gone bang and said, I'm going to take it by storm here. Then we've got Sargilic in third place. The Baconator's got it. He's happy. He's ready to rock and a roll. Still a car on the track at the moment. Boy, oh boy, we're going to have to fix that in a heartbeat. I'm telling you. Right at this point in time, they're ready to race. And Grey Ward, this is a cracking little opening start. We've got Upiter, Pickard, and Sarge here in the top 3.
Yeah, Upiter's just taken off like someone that's decided the track was required by them more than the driver itself at a DC down in Sydney. Sarge is going to come through, I think, on Pickard. And, it's going to be fights on, I think.
Yeah, fight on, absolutely. But the poor old bastard here, Macca, started off P1. He's found himself in P15 by the end of lap 2. That was a disaster. He full stalled it off the line here. Bensley and McEwen are going side by side. In fact, Bensley's just sent it so hard up the inside on McEwen. What a move there from Sam Bensley. Gets the job done. Has he got the pace there on the exit? He has there. Alex McEwen's just going to have to sit in behind him and just single file the way through turn 3 we go. But Sam Bensley's overcooked it on the entrance, and that's going to give a beautiful run here to Alex McEwen. We'll see what he can see on board here as we come racing through the second last turn here at Brands Hatch. He's got the job done. Over there, Sam Bensley. He's just sailed around the outside trailer park girl move style, and he's all under sorts here is Sam Bensley now. He's going to get passed here by Remo Grant and Jason McFadden if he ain't careful, but Remo's had a mare there on the exit, and McFadden just stormed past him. Gone bang. That is incredible. The scenes here at the moment. More incredible is Dean Airley got rolled in the background. We missed that one too. He's just chimed in on the chat, so he's out for race 2. But look at this. Fabian Fitness is getting involved in this one. Rio Grant and Jason McFadden. Then we've got also Vox and Madju coming through here too. Madju's on the prowl here. A race 1 winner really, really trying to 3 wide into turn 2 we go. Bit of sideways action in the foreground there. Matthews just trying to stick it up the inside there of Tommy Corks there. He's got the job done, but he's on the wrong side of the track here now. And look at McFadden versus Remo Grant. No, it's Fittnarki, in fact. Fabian Fitness in Remo Grant having a good old trucking time there. They're all trucking themselves all over the place, telling each other to get trucked as well as they go through the Brands Hatch Indy circuit. Look at that from Magic, just straight around the outside. Remo Grant and Fabian Fitness going hammer and tong at each other here too. In front, there's Jason McFadden. Oh, there's a blue flagger in the way. They're just getting out of the way nicely there. That was Marcel. He's out of this one. But look at this little suck train we've got going on. Fabian Fitness here on board. We are. He's just bumping his way through. He's got Sam Bensley next to him. McFadden is there too, right in front of him. Oh, look at McFadden. Just tough confidence under brakes into turn 1. Bensley's just been outbraked by the both of them. Fabian Fitness goes through at 100 miles an hour there. And it's the 2 Red Bulls here in 7th and 8th position. And here comes Madju as well. He's trying up the inside. He's got the job done on Sam Bensley, who's just given up the white flag at the moment. Oh, big time move there. That was inside each other from Bensley, and I think that was Benny Hines. Sam's come out of that one the worst. Dooley and McEwen have come together, and Dooley's been the worst off out of that one. McEwen gets himself up in the top 5. You just can't look anywhere here. That's all happening up and down the field. Madju is now on the back end of Remo Grant. What's his exit look like here? Onto the front straightaway. Sideways there for Remo. This is going to give Madju a beautiful run here, Gray. What can he do into turn 1?
No, and even the last couple of laps, he's going to take it wide, I think, and sweep round the outside. Drive on the grass a bit. If not, he's going to punt him right about now.
Oh, they're going up the inside 2x2 into turn 1 we go. Oh, this is cracking racing from the both of them. Side by side we go into turn 2 again. Madju's on the inside line here. Can he outbrake Remo up the inside? He goes. He can. He's going to take the shorter radius turn. That has given him the slingshot out of it. So has Benny Hines. Got a good old run there too on Remo as well. This is where we want to be. This is Simsational TV. This is the Wednesday Cup, and they're putting on a show here in the trucks. Absolutely fantastic stuff. McEwen is right on the clacker now, however, up there in P5 of the Birdman, Lee Crowther. Just really, really driving the absolute wheels off this truck. He's found his rhythm, finally. No unforced errors so far in this race. Sargilic in 3rd place under all sorts of pressure here at the moment because he has got 2 quick customer cars right behind him in Lee Crowther and Alex McEwen. Sargilic is going to get caught here, as Gray said. But, geez Louise, I think James Pickard's going to be the next in line if Sarge doesn't get past here. Here comes Lee Crowther, though. Is he going to send it up the inside? He does here. Into turn 2. Sideways. Bumping each other they go. Full sideways Tokyo Drift style they go into turn 2. Side by side again. Out the other side comes Sargilic. He's still in 3rd place. McEwen's just trying to lick up any chops, any scraps of the chops he can get here in the truck department. I'm telling you, he will be filthy at the moment seeing that lead just dissipate in front of him. But he's got Lee Crowther and Sargilic to pass to get himself on that podium. Sarge at the moment making this truck look as wide as 7 of them here in the defensive side of things. But Lee Crowther has gone wide there. And there goes Sarge too. Oh, he's absolutely binned it on the exit. And now it's 3 wide down the front straight away we go. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. McEwen's got a 2-for-1 deal on the final turn. Into P3 he goes. He's got that podium now. Here comes Sargilic. He's trying to go on Lee Crowther again. Oh, this is incredible racing. How are they going to manufacture that move? He can't. So Sargilic just gets the job well and truly tidied up there. But here comes Lee Crowther, though. He's all over the back end of McEwen, who's made an error. And that's Lee Crowther's opportunity to go up the inside. Can he get the job done? Alex is on the bunda. He's bouncing his way across the dirt there. Holy mackerel indeed. There is everything going on here. Crowther and McEwen having an absolute rip snorter. The Half Planet Oopert has just stormed out to a lead. 4.5 seconds, nearly 5 seconds now in front. But the battling here for the final place on the podium is absolutely heating up. And look at McFadden here, Jace. He's absolutely on song here. Sarge, these 3, in fact, Alina Stern, Red Bull drivers, do you reckon they're giving each other any communication, or is it just all on like Donkey Kong?
Yeah, it's all on like Donkey Kong. I think these guys are going to push as hard as they possibly can. And, yeah, looking at these guys, the way they've been driving over the last couple of seasons, they're not going to give each other an inch.
No, not at all. And unfortunately there for Sarge, he's gone way backwards. No, it wasn't Sarge. That was, I think that was one of the Red Bull trucks as well. We just saw, I think it was off in the bunda there, but nonetheless, Remo Grant's come through for a top 10. Benny Hines has come back. Madju and Sarge are going at it here in the foreground. Cross to them. Look at Madju just go now. Race 1 winner. Trying to get himself up inside that top 7. He's in 8th place at the moment. He's got a good old run here, I reckon, on the old Baconator. Can he just hand out defect stickers at the moment? Can Sarge Illich here on our race 1 winner? Not too sure, but he just gets the job done. He's going to go for that late apex and get the exit nailed. Beautiful run there from Madju. Uses all of the exit curb as he possibly can at Brands Hatch. Just going to single file his way, get a suck battle here down the front straight away. I don't think there's much Sarge can do here. We'll ride on board to Madju to see how they go through turn 1. Oh, Sarge is not giving up anything. Madju's on the slide. Up onto the grass he goes. Just gets a job done, but not enough because Sarge just stormed it around the outside. Said, thank you very much, mother, for the rabbits. McEwen and Crowther are going at it in front. So is Fabian Fitness too. That is incredible racing. Fitness is in 5th place. Crowther and McEwen going at it, hammer and tong. This is again for P3, and they're not letting go of each other. And they've got that little battle in the back between McFadden and Sarge as well, heating up here too. Oh my goodness gracious me, look at this. Sarge is all over the back here of Jason McFadden. We've got Madju involved in this one too. And there's McFadden off the track. Oh, and also McEwen, I think that is. Is that who I think it is? No, it's a blue flagger who is full on disabled. Poor old Jason McFadden. Disaster there. I think that is JPR. Absolutely guilty as charged. And Jace has just gone from absolute chimes in the history books to nothing there. Unfortunately for him, Madju's just got past Sargent. And here comes, that is an absolute sensational slide there from Benny Hines. 5 minutes and 15 left to go. And these guys are racing like it's the last lap, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely on song here. Look at them slide into turn 2. Again we go. Never ceases to amaze us here, these truck drivers going hammer and tong. In the background there, look at Axter in the background with Remo Grant and Vox. They're all going at each other, and I think that is Corks getting, that's Remo Grant getting past Tommy Corks as well, because that is a blue flagger. They're getting right in the way. I think that's Marcel, it is. He needs to get his bum out of the way and be not in the racing line for these guys, because the battle is happening. Speaking of which, look at James Pickard under all sorts of pressure here from Alex McEwen. He's looking very racy. Around the outside he goes here. This could be a textbook T1 move, but Pickard's just gone a long way around. Just sent it in hard there, full on, but Alex McEwen's got the overlap on the inside. Goes through it, gets the job done, and says, thank you, mother, for rabbits. And that is P2 for Alex McEwen. He's got 4 minutes to get 4 seconds up the road to find Kai Hubert. Can he get the job done there, Mr. Grey Ward? Can this boy do miracles?
Yeah, as everyone knows, Alex is a bit of a miracle man behind the wheel. 4 minutes to go, 4 seconds. He'll go close, but I think the half planet will, as long as he doesn't stuff it up, I think he'll finish with the chockies. He
should get the job done, and this man has led it all the way through. He's got some lap traffic in front of him to go for it, and they'll get out of the way, knowing that is P1. Hopefully there, no disaster. Yes. Gets that job done nicely. There's a half planet. Beautiful stuff. Driving the wheels off this truck at the moment. Really, really nice on the super hard tyre as well. It's just doing the best it can to hold on. Speaking of holding on, though, I think the Underground Mammal here is thinking of half a move on the Baconator. Sarge is in trouble, ladies and gentlemen. He's falling by the wayside in the pace department, and the Underground Mammal's got a beautiful run. He's going to just sing it up the inside here at T2. He goes up under the brakes position. He goes. Sarge tries to block him and just squeeze him off the road, but now they're both on the drag race on the exit of T2. They go. Look at Sarge Illich's truck there, absolutely on song in the car behaviour department, so to speak. Nick Mole there for 9th, really, really wanting that 8th place. I'm telling you, he's right up his clacker here too. Look at Sarge just defending for his life. Nick Mole just had to go defensive there and let off the accelerator pedal, and he can't do too much of that because he's got the Hackster right behind him. Not right there at the moment, but enough to be a little bit looking in that rear vision mirror, as you can see. Look at that beautiful run there from Sarge Illich. Just puts the power down. All 4,000 million horsepower in that truck, and just gets sent up the road into the front straightaway. He goes. It's only 2.5 seconds now, though, here. Mr. Ward between McEwen and the half planet. That gap has halved in 1 lap. Can he get the job done? I will never know, but it's looking pretty good. Oh no, what's happened to the Sarge Illich? He's got well and truly done. There's a car off the circuit. I think that's Big Nutsack is sitting there. That was Marcel just sitting there doing nothing. He needs to get off the circuit. Boy, oh boy. What is he doing there? Has he got hardware issues? Unfortunately, it looks like he has. He's trying to put the throttle down. He's got the throttle, but no gears. Oh, now he's found it. He's found a gear right at the point. Sargilic has, unfortunately, though, in the foreground, Kamagutsa between himself, Voxy, Nick Mole, and the Hackster. Oh, he won't be too happy about that one. That won't be one for the replay books. I'm giving you the hot tip on with that side of things. It's only 1.9 seconds now between McEwen and Upiter in front. But Nick Mole's trying to get 8th place off his man in front of him, the Hackster. Can he get the job done? Crowther is now on the back here of Pickard. He's just approaching him at a rate of knots here. A minute 30 odd left to go. Look at the sideways action there. These trucks are absolutely mental. They got the handle like boats. They got too much horsepower, and then they can also slide their way around with the center of gravity up near the bloody height of the Empire State Building. Anything can happen, and look at them. See monkey do. Off onto the bunda they both go. Pickard now under all sorts. He knows he's got a podium ready to rock and roll. But can he get that job done and secure that 3rd place? He's got a hell of a job because Lee Crowther's right there. But also here comes Fabian Fitness too. He's right here now on board with Fabian. He's got a beautiful run onto the final corner. He's going to inherit 4th place here for sure now. Look at the overlap they've got there down the front straightaway of Brands Hatch. Once again, beautiful racing from the both of them, squeezing each other to millimetre, centimetre perfect style there. Dennis Cometti and Fabian Fitness has got into 3rd place, but for how long? Oh, he's just got the job done, nearly understeered off into the bunda. Madju's in 6th place in the foreground there as well. This is incredible racing. Only a second now between McEwen and the Half Planet. Can the Half Planet take the win? Oh, they're going to get around here, I reckon, for one more time, ladies and gentlemen. There's Marcelo off the circuit once again, just getting out of the way. But can Upiter survive an Alex McEwen onslaught? This is what racing's about. This is where it's all pressure point motors. You can see now another car, or even just facing the wrong way. I think that was Latembate as well in the Red Bull truck. There, it's McEwen now. He's got it all to win. With 6 seconds to go, we're going to cross the line here for one more time, ladies and gentlemen, just at the point of knot. This is the final lap of the race. What's happened to Fabian Fitness, though? Him and Pickard have come together, and I think Fabian's just outdone himself there. James Pickard gets 3rd place back again. Here comes Lee Crowther as well. They're going to go for it. Can Alex McEwen, though? This is for the lead, ladies and gentlemen. This is for the final lap dash in race 2. This is the last time they'll get a chance around Brands Hatch. Can Kai Upiter take the final chockies here of the night? Take the 2nd blood away from Alex McEwen. But no, he's sideways now. Oh, this is Alex McEwen's perfect shot here to get the job done. He's going to go trying up the inside here. Bit of overlap between the two of them. Here is Kai Upiter, ladies and gentlemen, versus one of the power weights of the Wednesday Cup and Alex McEwen. It's going to be a drag race here to the start-finish line. I have a feeling. Oh, let's ride on board with Alex McEwen. Upiter's trying to send him around the outside, but there he goes. Beautiful stuff there from Kai Upiter, and it's going to be himself who takes the chockies here in race 2 by only a 10th and a bit of a second. Bang! Crosses the finish line, and Kai Upiter, the Half Planet, gets his first win in any sort of Wednesday Cup action. Beautiful stuff. Survived the onslaught from Alex McEwen. James Pickard gets 3rd place on debut. Fabian Fitness, however, and Madju photo finish for 4th and 5th as they come across the line. Benny Hines is going to have to settle for 6th. Hackster there in 7th. The Underground Mammal in 8th. Lee Crowther in 9th. And Remo Grand gets your top 10. Who could have predicted that one, Grey Ward? That was a bloody cracking finish.
Yeah, that was awesome. That'll be a massive confidence booster for Kai, knowing that he held Alex off with, 4 minutes to go, 4-second gap, and he got it down to, split whisker between the finish line. So that was great effort from Kai, and as I said, it'll just boost his confidence, and hopefully he can keep it up for the next 2 races.
Yeah, definitely. It's going to be exciting there, ladies and gentlemen. What a finish to that one. A 10th of a second between Upiter and McEwen. They did a fantastic job, both of them, to get P1 and 2. Pickard and Fabian Fitness also very close, but even closer was this man, Madju, on your screen there, right in the foreground there. 5th place, separated by less than a 10th of a second between Fabian and himself. On debut again, a 1st and a 5th for this man. He's got all his work cut out for him, though, because the next track, ladies and gentlemen, is Barbagallo Raceway, and that's going to be exciting for sure. There's no qualifying. It's all about just going there and racing. Random group positions, 2 by 15-minute races coming their way as well. Benny Hines, a cracking little finish to that one. Simsational TV, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be in an interlude, and if you haven't already, give us a like, give us a subscribe to the channel, and if you haven't press that notification button as well on your YouTube app as well, because that will give you all of the information that we need and everyone needs to get yourself set up for a Simsational TV broadcast. Where else do you want to be? People are trying to restart the session. I don't think that's going to happen. We're going to get out of this one, ladies and gentlemen, and we're going to be back with you for race 3 out of 4 here at Simsational TV in just a hot second.
Sure you don't want to do a last minute change to a 2-lapper at Nords?
Yeah. When are we going to do that?
That'll be about 15 minutes.
Don't leave the truck on the track, eh?
No, leave it there, but just like change which grid it like sits in. So every time the
Yeah,
field
it's
comes
random.
past, just drive forward and sit on the left of the track instead. Do the wipers in this thing work? No, they don't.
Wipers?
They don't even have a
Gears?
horn. Pretty disappointing.
You
Yeah,
try
I
to
was
wipe up gears and
expecting
plugs?
some sort of horn.
I was gonna say we need it's truck racing. You gotta have the big old like train horn attached. Can we do that? Can we put a train horn in the Formula Fords?
That'd be great.
It's a big challenge for this
So
sort of field.
this is just straight into the race then for this, is it?
Yeah.
No, that's cool. I've just never driven this track, so.
Looks like it. Or maybe not.
Massive gap on the grid. I don't know if that's people missing or if it's just put us right at the back.
I'm definitely in the back, but this is where I want to be.
Yes. That is, ladies and gentlemen, the sound of absolute brilliance. And I'm telling you, these boys know how to go racing. And we are live back from Barbagallo for race 3 out of 4 tonight. A random grid slots, a random everything. And it's going to be interesting to see where these boys finish up. It's interesting. I'm telling you, at this moment, we've got to see where these boys are finishing. Look at the onboard vision there of a couple of the trucks. There we go. We're on board with myself there as well. We've got Fabian Fitness. We've got Kai Upiter up the front there as well. And he'll be ready to get the trot on here with 56 seconds left to go in the session. Get your predictions in on the chat. Who's going to take this one? It's a random grid. And it's all up to these racers to get themselves ready and firing here at Barbagallo. Another quick short one, but many laps to get themselves up there, Grey Ward. Who you think is going to take this one by storm?
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I think Madju might have a good start. Alex is going to come in flying, but we'll see how it goes. Last corner. That's my prediction. There's going to be carnage. So, yeah, everyone, turbans on. Let's go racing.
Well, I reckon a lot of them are ready to think about that sort of strategy there because the lights are up, ladies and gentlemen, which means we're about to get ready to rumble here for the first time at Barbagallo. First of 2 here tonight, second last race of the event tonight, and we are about to go racing. It is off into the planet we go, and we'll get on board here with Upiter. He's got a beautiful start there. Nick Bowl is going to be next to him as well as they come through into turn 1. Grey Ward says the last turn of the circuit's going to be the disaster zone, so we'll see if that happens for this one. But look at them all file through here. Let's just stick here right there and see them all go through. A little bit of a overlap there, troubles and issues there for a couple of the trucks there as well as they all stream through. Up onto the dirt we go, but back out the front we go to Upiter. He's stretched away from Fabian Fitness in second place here for a P2. At the moment, he's going to be right up there for the half planet. He won the last one. Can he get the chockies here? Alex McEwen has got a beautiful run here at the moment on Nick Bowl. They're looking very, very racy. So is Tommy Corks up the inside. Can he get that job done too? We'll find out very, very shortly. Sideways into Barbagallo. They've got no setup. They've got no idea what's going on. They're all sideways there as well, ladies and gentlemen. There goes Alex McEwen. Nick Bowles had a mare. Tommy Corks is going to get past him as well. Up the back straight away here at Barbagallo. Coming up to the point where Grey Ward said it's all going to happen. So is it going to happen here? The lead is only half a second over the half plane at Upita. We'll see if these boys can get through here. Oh, nearly a punterino there from Maju. The man on fire here tonight gets that job done beautifully up the inside. I think Nick Mole's just got a positional disadvantage to him as well. But let's go back to this little battle because it looks like Maju's got the job done. The Tembate's gone backwards, so is the Underground Mammal there too. As we see them single file into turn one, we go once again here. Cracking stuff, cracking event from everyone here in Sundry. 16 trucks on the circuit. Now we've got Benny Axter in the background as well. We're ready to rock and roll for this. He'll be here for race 2. Don't you worry about that. Nick Mole in 9th place. Fabian Fitness has got a little bit of a gap there as well to Kai Upita in front. Can he get the job done? What's happened to JPR? There's disaster in the background there. Sam Bentley's been turned around. That's not the place where he'd like to get turned around. I'm telling you, usually in the bedroom, but not at the moment on the track. Macca's got through into 14th place. The old Golden Archers there in 15th. Crowther and Fitnaki though, however, Kai Upita's had a mare because Alex McEwen's got past him too. Fabian's just muscled his way through into P1. Upita's lost 2 positions for the prize of 1, so to speak. And now it's going to be the 2 Leviathans of Wednesday Cup here back in P1 and 2 Grey Ward. What a cracking couple of opening laps here. We haven't got long to go in these ones.
No, it's been an awesome start. As you said, Alex and Fabs up front as usual. Hopefully coming from my side of it, they get sick and burn up the front soon and give the rest of us slower boys a bit of a chance.
Well, we'll see what they can do, mate. Don't worry about it. You slower boys can get faster as well. Don't you worry about that. Look at McFadden, though. Speaking of fast, this man's on a mission at the moment. He's got past Latembate like he's standing still. Latembate's going to try and stick it fat, but he can't get the overlap done. Is he going to send up the inside? He is, but he can't get the job done. McFadden on the slide there. Wowee, that is cracking stuff on the curb cam. We go. There goes Lee Crowther. There's McFadden right there, and you can see Latembate and Nick Mole right behind them too, having a good old-fashioned tussle. As we come into T4, we go the hairpin, so to speak, and McFadden at the moment driving the wheels off this truck at this point in time. McEwen, though, has got a beautiful run here on Fabian, who's gone for the lead of the race here is McEwen. He's trying his best. Can he get the overlap into turn 6? I think it is 7. I can't remember which one it is. He's just around the outside. They're going to muscle each other here for the final time here on the lap 3 of this broadcast. And there goes McEwen. He's got P1. He's taken it over the line. 108.583. He's got the pace on Fabian by 0.4 of a second, but Fabs doesn't give a rat's toss bag. He's gone back up the inside. Said, thank you, mother, for the rabbits. I'm going to go hard here. And boy, oh boy, is it on here for Alex McEwen. Look at Fabian Fitness have a good old crack here. Maju's on the back end here too of the half plane at Upita, who started this race in P1 to Upita. Now he's battling himself over 4th place. He's going to lose that final podium position. What does it look like on board here from Maju on debut? Again, he's got a P1, a P5, and now he's on for a P3 here. Oh, sticks it fat around the outside. Full on, just muscles his way through the field. Beautiful move there from Maju. Just cracking stuff. Upita's just had to give that one up and said, nope, not for me. And Underground Mammal and Latembate have gone through to each other as well, coming down the back straightaway. McEwen on Fabian Fitness there for P1 at the moment, the closest battle on the circuit thereabouts. Latembate and Nick Mole are going for a Remo Granda's got a beautiful exit here on JPR, and he's going to sail his way through the hairpin. Onto the back straight we go. Just absolute momentum there, Grey Ward. Cracking racing from these boys all around the field. 17 trucks on the circuit, if you don't mind. But look at McEwen here. He's going for a move on Fabian. Where can he get it done, Gray?
Maybe up through the S's. He's going to, knowing Alex, he's going to try for the switchback in the next few corners. Soonia's just asked in the speak, where's Tommy Court's chrome livery? I'm probably pretty happy with my eyesight that he hasn't got the chrome livery in these trucks. The Toyotas were bright enough, but I'm sure, as you guys say, Michael Jackson from the 1980s will make a comeback in the Formula Fords.
We hope so, because that man is a very, very good racer at the best of time, and we're on board with 2 of the best here. One of them is on your screen, Alex McEwen, really driving the tits off this thing at the moment. He's going to get a move here. He's got the slipstream on Fabian Fitness. Now he's got no answer here. Can Fabs get the job done? We'll see what he can do into turn 6, I think it is. My goodness gracious me, how am I going on the track maps? But he looks like Alex McEwen's got a little bit of a better run, but Fabian's got the outside run now. Has he got enough overlap, enough distance on that truck wheelbase to slot himself back into P1 here? There you go, and hammer and tong here. McEwen's just going to send it up the inside and say, thank you, I'm going to take that one off you, Fabs. And he's got the job done. Beautiful driving there from both of them. Really, really on song, I'm telling you. They're having a good old tussle here, these two, but Madju's coming at a rate of knots. Don't you worry about this. Well, this boy here is knowing how to go trucking, that's for sure. He's just told everyone to truck off. I'm coming for you. Look at that slip angle, just an absolute beautiful truck control there from this man. Okay, took a P1 and now got a P5, and now he's on for maybe another P1 here. This guy's taken it by storm from the other side of the world. Absolutely beautiful stuff here. Is Madju just really, really driving well. Alex McEwen's gone wide there, and that has given Fabian the best run of his life. Can Madju capitalise on this one? He's too far away, but Fabian's got the lead again. Live in 4K, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful racing there from Fabian. Alex McEwen's got no answer for it. You can see he's got the outside run, but Fabian's going to be able to take this position into the final turn and go. Oh, look at that for a move from Alex McEwen. Up the outside he goes and just sends it full style. Keeps it in the track limits as well. Beautiful driving there from Alex McEwen. Just cements that first position over Alex McEwen, but over Fabian Fitness, sorry. But here comes Madju. Oh, full send up the inside. Up onto the curbs he goes. Fabian's got no answer for that. That's muscling your way through. Fair and square hard racing, but Fadden's done the fastest lap of the race. He's come through at a rate of knots too, and these boys are not giving up on each other. Oh my goodness gracious me, look at this. Around the outside we go again. On board here from Madju. You can see Fabian just there in the corner. He's muscling his way back through. He does not give anything. Oh, a bit of overlap there, two contact. Madju's had the check up. Fabian came out the other side. Beautiful. Kai Uppiter there on the super hard tyre, sitting in the foreground, looking pretty happy with himself, seeing these boys battle him out because he could be on for a P3 as well. I've got JPR in the pits already, but look at this, man. Look at Nick Mole at the moment. Has he got a good run here on the 10-bait out of the final second last corner? He goes, oh, geez, no, I'm nowhere near that. We're at the hairpin coming up. He's trying to around the outside, just slides it in Tokyo Drift. That's not going to help because here comes Remo Grant. Bang, he goes straight through to Remo. Takes P9 off the underground mammal and absolutely cements himself inside the top 10 now. He's got Latembate to go in front of him. McEwen and Fidanaki are out in front. P1 and 2. We've got Madju and Uppiter only about 5 or 6 tenths away from each other accordingly. Then you've got Tommy Corks, Lee Crowther in 6th place, McFadden in 7th. Look at that truck behaviour here of these boys, Gray. Just absolutely magnificent watching them slide through. They look like uncanny giraffes as giving birth when they take corners. I don't know how they do it, but it looks like they get it under control somehow. Oh no, big moment there for Latembate. I think that is Remo Grant going to get past him. Yes, it is. And now we've got 3 trucks wide here. Now 2. Oh, even through the track he goes. What happened to Nick Mole? Oh, that is incredible. The wheels are hanging off it. He's full giraffe babied him style out of this one. Has he got it done? He's managed to pick it back up. The car has come back on the circuit somehow, but that is the biggest moment I've seen of the night. Sarge has got through on him as well, but McFadden gets a free position out of that one. That is some netcode if I've ever goddamn seen it. That was incredible, Grey Ward, but oh, geez, it's all happening here. We've got 17 cars, trucks on the circuit. Benzie's got through on Nick Mole as well. The lead is stretched out there on Alex McEwen. He's way out in front, 2.5 seconds. He's gapped him already. Is he going to take the chockies here, ladies and gentlemen? I think he is, but Uppiter has not let go, so to speak, of the back of Madju so far. He's doing a good job here as a Half Planet Grey. He's a good racer when he's got himself in a bit of clean air.
Yeah, he gets into the right state of mind, and yeah, he's unstoppable, as I've seen plenty of times in Wednesday Cup series previously. Yeah, he's only going to get bigger and better, I think, as time goes on.
Aging like fine wine is this man on screen, and look at that at the I think that is a lap truck up in front there, just trying to battle their way through. I think that is that the Hackster? No, it might be Macca there. Yes, it is Macca, in fact. Just not getting out of the way of the quick guys coming through. In fact, he does. So good job, Macca. Gets a blue flag and does so accordingly. Madju in 3rd place. A good performance from this guy so far. Alex McEwen's just done the fastest lap with a 107.3. Fabian can only manage a 107.9 as his fastest lap, so 0.6 of a second Here's Alex McEwen. One of his favourite tracks is Barbagallo, is Alex's. So no wonder he's right out in front and having a good old-fashioned kick-ass session here for race 3 out of 4 tonight. Lee Crowther's doing a good job, though, in 6th place. He's got Tommy Corks in front of him, only 7/10 up the road. And you can see the absolute different lines that people take. Corks has just gone straight wide on the apex and just tried to fang it out the other side. Gets the run up the hill, sideways nearly as well on the exit. Gets that job done beautifully. And another lap truck in the way. They're getting out of the way of these boys right in the nick of time, I would say. Yes, it is. Beautiful stuff there. Atkins and Sargevat are coming together as well, I think, because Colton Atkins has just galloped away past him. Just managed to see that on the end of the timing tower board. Whew. Geez, these guys are not letting go. Can this man on your screen right now get on that clacker of that Volvo truck there, Mercedes-Benz style, and take Fabian Fitness to 2nd place away from another 107.3 for Alex McEwen, just betters his own personal best. Madru is doing 107.6s for his last lap, so he's only 3/10 off McEwen, but looks like Fabian's just struggling a bit, doing 108s at the moment for his last lap there as well. His last was 108.2. Madru's was a 107.6. So a little bit of a gap there, difference-wise, in terms of this. The field is spread out, though, Gray, and they're sort of giving us that little bit of a lull in proceedings because it doesn't matter as the final lap is on right now. And this man, Alex McEwen, he's going to take it. That was all over before the sun didn't shine here at Barbagallo Raceway. He's going to take this one by storm. 3.9 seconds away, but can Madru get the Fabian Fitness run? He's looking for it. He's probably got the best run out of his whole life here in race 3 for the moment. Cracking racing here at this point in time. Has he got the suck? I don't think he's got it. Alex McEwen's going to cross the line very, very shortly. Can Madru get that job done? He's going to try his best. Into the final turn he goes. No, he hasn't. Can he get the run here on Fabian Fitness? McEwen's going to take the finish, and P1 for him. Finnaki in Fabian Fitness. Photo finish nearly for 2nd place. 2/10 of a second for 2nd and 3rd between Fabian and Madru. Not a bad opening night here for this man. The 3rd for him. Upiter gets 4th from starting 1st on the grid. Fox in 5th in Tommy Corksley. Crowther in 6th place. McFadden finding his feet late in this session tonight here for 4 races. Gets 7th place. Remo Grant's about to cross the start-finish line to take P8. He goes. Latembe as well in 9th place. Colton Atkins gets his top 10 that he has been so waiting for tonight. And he rounds out that inaugural top 10 finish. Sarge had a mare there in 11th place as well. Sam Dooley's going to get 12th. JPR is off the circuit in the final lap of the race. I'm not sure if that's absolutely necessary. Excuse me. Benny Harkster couldn't get into the server on time. He's going to get ready and rip snorting for the next one. The Underground Mammal we saw absolutely sending it inside the track, so to speak. There, Gray. That was that was the biggest moment of the night we caught on camera. Dean Hanley had the biggest one. He got absolutely tipped over for that. So we'll see if that man can get himself back into the server and go racing for race 2. We'll find out very, very shortly. But that's your order. Alex McEwen gets 1st. Fidanaki in Fabian Fitness gets 2nd place. Madru gets 3rd. Upiter in 4th place. Tommy Corks in 5th. The Vox 6th place for the Birdman. Lee Crowther. Brian's cousin 7th. Jason McFadden in there. Remo a grand staircase in 8th. Latembe gets 9th. And Colton Atkins gets the top 10. Oh, it's going to be interesting to see another full reverse grid, I reckon, here, Gray, for race 4 of the night. Second one at Barbagallo. Get your predictions in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. And, Gray, give us your prediction, my dear friend.
Yeah, the way things are going, it's going to be all systems go. I'm going to have to stick with Alex, I think. As everyone knows, he's the type of driver that can drive out of sight in a dark night.
Like a thief, as they say in the night, just comes through from nowhere. He can do it. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got Celebration Donuts out there in front trying to get that truck underneath their skin. That is race 3 of the event. Race 4 is coming up very, very shortly. We'll see some of the of these drivers come through. Is Alex McEwen going to take it by storm once again in that final event? He's out on the track just doing some practice laps in the overtime there. Fabian Fitness is there as well. Good to have you all with me tonight. And Gray Ward in the commentary box. I'm Zach O'Reilly here. Part of Simsational was just casual around Chris Munro, the man behind all of the graphics and the A1 streaming capacity, is out on furlough with a bit of illness. And we wish him well to get back in the commentary box, hopefully by this time next week for sure, here at Simsational Esports as well. But boy, oh boy, it's been a cracker an event so far. We've had people win that we didn't expect to win. We've had others who have come through. Alex McEwen's just even shared his setup to the rest of the community on your screen. You can see it there too, just doing the God's work, gentleman's agreement, and saying, this is me setup, let's go for it, boys, and all gloves off are ready to rock and roll. Incredible. Get your predictions, ladies and gentlemen, in the chat there. Seeing what these gents can tee up to all of us in the grand scheme of racing here at Assetto Corsa. These things do look wild, Matt Hageman. I'm telling you, they are nuts. They are absolutely off their tree. As I said earlier, they look like they behave mid-corner like a giraffe giving birth trying to walk. It's just unbelievable how they go about it. But we'll see some drivers come through for the next one. I'm sure 24 seconds before they're out on the grid. Going to be interesting, ladies and gentlemen. I think with every single event that's happened tonight, these trucks probably are going to have to come back on to the Wednesday Cup official circuit, I reckon. Here, they've got my vote for sure, Grey Ward. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you. It'd be a good fun series, and yeah, throw a trailer on or two just to make it a bit more interesting.
Maybe they can get the old B double going for it as well. That could be interesting with those trailers ready to rock and roll. We'll see what happens there as well. Let's get a free camera view here of the start line as we go. Hopefully you guys don't get vertigo as you're looking through, but that is your grid here, ladies and gentlemen. And that is Sam Bensley off the front row. The timing tower not doing what it should do. Cannot get that fixed, ladies and gentlemen, because I don't know the shortcut on the new script. I need Benny Hines to tell me. Absolutely fantastic stuff. And the man in the commentary box has just gone bang with his own donation as well. $15. Start the bidding war, he says. Get your predictions in. Alex has got his air ride seat on stiff at the moment. Well, he has, because these boys have got a fair bit of time here to think and consolidate their thoughts on how they're going to beat that man, Alex McEwen, for this next race. But it's Sam Bensley off the front row there as well. Let's see if we can see. Macca's right next to him. We've got Sam Dooley there. Colton Atkins, Remo Grand as well going through it. We'll get up the grid to see Sargilic there in 5th place. Atkins 6th. Latembe in 7th. Remo Grant in 8th. Jason McFadden and Lee Crowther share the 4th row together. Tommy Corks and Kai Upera share the 5th. Madju and Fabian Finner share the 6th row with McEwen, Nick Mole and the Hackster there as well. And then right down the back here is one myself who I wish was involved in this one. I'm telling you, they're bloody fantastic to race around. And look at Barbagallo as we just stream across there to the Simsational TV. Hot air balloon just pinned there. These boys are ready to rock and roll, and I'm telling you now, as we get up and about over Barbagallo Raceway, it is a fantastic sight to see all of those trucks ready to rock and roll. Fabian's gone bang with the super chat as well. Thank you very much for that, Fabian. $7.99, ready to rock and roll. We're getting on here, ladies and gentlemen. This is the final event of the night, and I'll tell you what, we've had multiple winners across all 3 races. Beautiful stuff to see. Can Alex McEwen get his way back from nearly second last on the grid, nearly in fact, for this one with 1:33 to go? Get your predictions in the chat there, ladies and gentlemen. Ron Marshall, give us your prediction. Who's going to take it? Get in there. Tommy Marzi as well. The old head of the cheese board's involved. We've got Mad Matty in there too. Clerk's involved. Oh, geez, it's all happening. Will Kirk's there still sitting around there as well. We've got Matt Munro in there too. Happy days. And as always, this is going to be incredible racing. 1:05 seconds left to go. And you can see the soot coming out of the side there of Caillou. But if you're a global warming person at the moment, look away now. Don't get yourself involved, because you can see the carbon monoxide just getting pummeled into the air at a rate of knots here. They don't care about emissions, these trucks. They've got all the horsepower underneath them. They've got all the sights and the sounds and all of the truck behaviour there that you could not imagine could be possible, but they keep it on the road and it's all ready to rock and roll. Ron Marshall has come into the chat and said that Fabian's going to take this one by storm. Well, we can only hope here at Simsational TV that he may do it, but this man off the front row, Sam Bensley, will be also hoping that is the case. That's your start-finish straight, ladies and gentlemen. That's what they can see from the starting lines and also from the lights here. We've got 10 seconds to go in here. The lights are up. Who's going to take the final blood here for the casual round here at Simsational TV's interlude Wednesday Cup season here in the trucks? It's going to be Macca versus Sam Bensley. Who's got the better run out of them all? It looks like Macca's got the clutch in, but Sam Bensley's got even a better go as well. So beautiful stuff there from the big man. Macca's going to take it by storm, I think. No, he's not. He's been overdone there by Dooley and Bensley too. Oh, by goodness gracious me. These guys are going hammer and tong as we go around the turn one as well. These are racing hammer and tong here at the moment. Macca's been swamped here. Absolutely swamped, dead set in the fair dinkum department style. He's not out of this one. He's ready to rock and roll. And these boys are going hammer and tong. Oh, bad for Macca. Got turned around there at the worst point of the circuit he possibly can. And the man out in front, Sam Dooley's just gone bang. I'm going to take this one. McFadden sealed himself in third. And there's another truck off the circuit as well. Look at that. Oh, goodness gracious me. In the fair dinkum department. Absolutely sideways there from a fair few of these drivers. I think that was Remo Grant who was off there in the bunda. That's him in the Powfinger yellow truck livery there. That is Miss Volvo style there as well. And up the front, back straight away we go here at Barbagallo for one more time. We've got 10 minutes and 54 seconds left to go. And they're racing hammer and tong. Out in front is Sam Dooley. Sarge Illich takes P2. McFadden is right on his clacker here. And look at that. Remo Grant's under all sorts because McEwen's just got up the inside of him. Said, thank you, mother, for the rabbit. Speaking of which, though, Fabian Fitness has just gone banging. Also got Latembe for his company. Madju's up the arse end of Latembe too, so we'll get on board with him. Look at Fabian just out breaking himself into turn one. They go absolutely singing to the high heavens. Oh, no, overlap. There goes Fabian Fitness. He's off the circuit. Madju's just been absolutely gifted a couple of positions. Fabian's been muscled backwards at a rate of knots, and these guys are not letting go of each other. McFadden right now trying to go up the inside of Sarge Illich. The two Red Bull drivers just going hammer and tong, and Jason McFadden's barged his way through. Into P2 he goes. Hammer and tong style. Fantastic racing from these two. Fair, hard and clean. McEwen has tried to go everything he can possibly throw at Latembe at the moment. He's going to go up the inside. Latembe's gone full defensive. Can he pull it up in time though? I think he can. Let's ride on board from Alex. No, he can't. Latembe's lost it. Oh, dead set disaster there from the big man. He's going to lose 3 or 4 or 5 positions here by the end of it. Just cuts the nose off there of the Hackster. Oh my goodness me, full defense mode. This is absolutely dismal stuff. He's trying to get himself back. He's secured top 10 out of that. But look at the guys in front of him. Hackster's got past him. Oh, he's sending it up the inside harder. He's going to take out poor Remo Grant. They're inside each other. Somehow they managed to come out of the other side there without any contact. Boy, oh boy, Remo's just sent it down the front straightaway. That was hairy stuff there, Grey Ward. My goodness gracious me. Who's going to come out of this one unscathed? I just got no idea. Oh! Even again, full sideways into each other they go, and Lee Crowther has been taken out, I think, with that one as well. Goodness me, that is disaster. No, Lee Crowther's just come through, and that, unfortunately, there is a massive, massive disappointment for Remo Grant. Being turned around at the first turn, and it was only a matter of time there. The poor old big man Remo got sent here, and here goes Jason McFadden for the lead. Who would have predicted that one, Grey Ward?
Yeah, Jace is surprising everyone, I think. Going well. But, yeah, Latembe, he's, Sydney driver, no doubt. Always in the way. I think his nickname is going to turn out to be the pothole. Always on the road.
Always on. And in the wrong place at the wrong time, too. Just ripping suspensions out left, right and centre. Speaking of which, look at this behind. Hooper has been swamped there by Madju, and Alex McEwen's trying to get that job done as well on him. Poor old Kai Hooper here is just getting swallowed up by all of the suns and the black holes around him at the moment. Look at McEwen just send it full confidence style around the outside. He gets that job done, pulls it out. Hooper just single files right behind him. Cracking racing. Badger's now got Sargilic in front of him as his next object to pass. Just bumps him mid-apex there, but that's going to help Alex McEwen because he's up the inside of Badger as well. Now they are racing full for sheep stations here. They all want that piece of the podium. I'm telling you here, Madju will definitely want it because he's on the average here tonight to take maybe the round win. Look at McEwen try sideways around the outside. That's Sam Dooley all sideways and crossed up too. Full on ready to rock and roll. These cars and trucks, are absolutely hammer and tong on the exit. That is a bad exit from McFadden. He's going to get swamped here at a rate of knots. He's given away the P1. Absolutely simple as that. He's going to lose 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 positions. Then the back straight he goes. Oh, McFadden will be ruining the day. Here goes Badger up the inside. Can he get the job done? He can. So does Alex McEwen. And there goes Sam Dooley, also off the circuit too. Into the sand he goes, and that is disaster for the big man. McFadden couldn't believe his luck there. He's still fighting for a podium here. Look at it on board. It's all happening here, McFadden style. He's ready to rock and roll. We've got McEwen in front of him now. We've got Madju there as well. Sargilic is also in front here. Madju's all over the back end of him now too. Sarge is under all sorts of pressure here, Gray. This could be a very, very wide Volvo indeed.
Yeah, I think these two are going to battle. Alex is going to sit back and, well, not sit back, but, yeah, he's going to be the leader by the end of this lap by the looks of it.
Oh, he's looking very strong here. He's going for it on Sarge. At the moment is Alex McEwen. He's trying up the inside. Sarge has gone wide there. Oh, McEwen's just bumped him wide there and taken him out and just sailed off into the distance. Sarge has got the rawest end of the stick there for sure. Is McEwen going to redress that position? I don't know. He's looking like he actually is, in fact, too. So a little bit of perfectly good gentlemanship, gamesmanship as well there from Alex McEwen. He's going to lose a lot of positions there as well because here goes Upiter and Sarge as well, and Fabian Fitness. In fact, look at Upiter up the inside, sideways too, into the final turn. That's not going to help him at all on the exit. He's now swamped. We could get 4 wide here, ladies and gentlemen, down the front straight of Barbagallo in trucks. Where do you ever see that happen? You see it right here on Simsational TV, and Upiter's just muscling his way through. He doesn't give a rat's toss bag. He's gone straight up the outside. Overcooked it on the entrance there, but can he be safe here on the exit? No, he can't because Fabian Fitness is getting involved in this one too. You got Sergeant McFadden back in on this old battle here. Oh my goodness me. McEwen sitting at the back thinking, come on boys, give us something to pick the crumbs up and I'll just come through like a possum in the middle of the night and take them all. Look at Fabian Fitness just go straight down the outside. Thank you very much, he says. And that is a very, very good result there for the big man. Sarge is under all sorts. McFadden and McEwen, in fact, have just 3-wided into the final hairpin and they've sent it on Sarge and said thank you. McFadden's come out the other side there. Best at the moment, but McEwen has got a good run. He's now got the whole shot. McFadden needs to go to the right-hand side of the circuit. Nearly does. McFadden bumps him actually in front, down the back straightaway. We go into the heavy braking zone here. Bit of rivalry and merrimanship here going on between McFadden and Alex McEwen, just trying to punch each other, but McFadden's lost it on the exit there. He's gone over the curve. McEwen's just going to take that P3 off him straight away, and here comes Sargilic as well. 3 wide into turn 1 again. No way, Jose. They all managed to get through cleanly so far. It's Fabian Fitness out in second place. We've got McEwen in 4th place, battling for his life over McFadden and Sargilic. And then you've got Sam Dooley in the background there chiming in on this battle too. This is incredible racing. Let's look at on board here from McFadden. He's trying to get on the back end of McEwen again after losing that position there. He's so holy, was just trying to keep himself in P5 at the moment. And he cannot give up any more positions. No unforced errors coming Jason McFadden's way unless we curse him here into the hairpin. We go, oh, he's just managed to stick it up on the inside. That'll bounce him off the exit curb, and that's going to lose him a position, I reckon. Oh, no, a bit too far away is Sarge. However, these trucks are very heavy, ladies and gentlemen. You can see Sarge now from the onboard here has got a good run on McFadden. McFadden will see him coming, or will he? He has not moved at all. Is Sarge going to send it up the inside? Of course he is, because it's Sargilic, ladies and gentlemen. Gets a job done there on McFadden. Can he make it stick to 2 Red Bull drivers? Yes, he can. Punts McFadden off into the grass and the sand, and you know what? Absolute worm burner, witchetty grub style. And that is P5 for Sarge over Jason McFadden. And look at McEwen and Upiter going at it here into turn 1. McEwen up the inside he goes. Gets the job done on the half planet for now, because the half planet's still beside him. In fact, they're going to go again into turn 4. We go now. This is a race around the outside. Who's going to get the better run? Is it McEwen? Is it Upiter? I think at the moment it looks like Upiter and McEwen are basically side by side, neck and neck. I think Upiter's got to go too wide there as well. No, he's not. He keeps it on the circuit. Beautiful racing from these boys. McEwen's going to try and set up the inside. Upiter's late braking the maneuver. Did not work. McEwen up the inside he goes. Thank you, he says. I'm going to take P3. Skips off up the hill. Gets the best drive, but can Upiter here get the job on McEwen here? This is incredible racing, Grey Ward. Who's going to get the chockies?
Yeah, I think with the time left, Madju's going to finish it off. I don't think the boys will catch him, but as you know, Alex, from the last couple of races, he made that time up in no time at all. So I think the top three are going to stay in the spots they're in at the moment.
Jeez Louise, that's a bold prediction because you've got Upiter, McEwen, Fabian Fitness and Madju in the top three. Who's going to catch them? I think there's no one, to be honest, and I reckon you're bang on there, Grey Ward. Tommy Corks is all over the back end, though, however, of Jason McFadden now, who's under all sorts of pressure. 2 minutes and 10 seconds left in this one. They're going hammer and tong here. This is for the minor placings, but it's all for sheep stations. Who can swing the old proverbial around? Was that a truck off in the dirt? It was. Sam Dooley's come off, and out he goes back to 9th place. Unfortunate for Hooley Dooley. Excuse me, for Hooley Dooley. He is in 9th place, but a very, very big gap behind him, so he's safe at the moment. The closest gap is this one between Tommy Corks and Jason McFadden. 7/10 of a distance between the two of them, but boy, oh boy, have they absolutely put on a show here tonight, has Tommy Corks and Jason McFadden, when they've come close enough to each other. Speaking of which as well, these two boys, Alex McEwen and Fabian Fitness, really, really good job. 107.1 there from Alex McEwen. That's the best lap of the night here at Barbagallo. Really coming to his grips late in this session. We're going to get another lap at least out of these boys, I'm telling you right now, before the final one. Can Alex McEwen take it off Fabian Fitness in front of him? We're on board with Alex, and you can see just the dancing and the proddling and the sideways two-throwing action. Sounds like we're calling something else on a nefarious website there, Grey Ward, but that's all happening in the racing department. They're just going absolutely everywhere they possibly can. McEwen's got a good run. He's going to show the nose to dummy Fabian into a move, late braking manoeuvre, but Fabian's none the wiser. He's just going to send it in, block that apex off and get the run up the hill. Is it enough, though? Because McEwen's close enough here to get a little bit of a slipstream, if there is any, really, in a goddamn truck, because they've got bricks. They've got a massive hole punched in the air in front of them. It looks like McEwen's got a good run here. We'll stick on board with him. Fabian's gone to the defensive mode already. Has he outbraked himself, though, into the final turn? McEwen's going to go around the outside. So thank you very much, he says. I'm trying to get that job done. Fabian survives. Another lap. 20 seconds left. This is going to be the final lap of the race, I'm telling you. And McEwen knows it because he's going to send it up the inside to turn one. Oh, nearly just gets the job done. Fantastic racing. Fabian, defensive driving masterclass, just using all of the grip left on those front tyres of his Volvo there. It's a Volvo versus Mercedes here for P2 and 3, ladies and gentlemen. Can Fabian Fitness hold on? Madju's going to take the win here by no shadow of a doubt at the moment, but McEwen punching the back end of Fabian Fitness right at the point of not on the slip angle. He's just a little bit too far away now to maybe get something happening. McFadden slipping down the list. Him and Dooley of side by side at the moment there in the background. But McEwen has only got 2 corners left to make a P2 lunge here on Fabian Fitness. Can he get the whole shot? Out of the hairpin, up the hill we go into Barbagallo Raceway. This is going to be the battle of the ages. Fabian is 100% going to know that he's going to be defending this one. Is Alice going to try around the outside once again? We know he can. Fabian's late move. He saw him coming, did he? And now we're going to go 2 by 2 again. Oh, big move there from McEwen. Can he get the job done around the outside on Fabian Fitness? He can. This is a drag race to the finish, ladies and gentlemen. No, it's not, because Fabian Fitness has got the worst exit. Madju's won the race. McEwen comes through in second. And not the death there, Fabian has to settle for third. What a race there for those boys. The final event of the night. Upiter's come through in fourth. Sargilic gets fifth. That is a cracking drive from him. Tommy Corks gets 6th place, just over Lee Crowther there. 0.3 of a second. 8th for Sam Dooley. 9th for Colton Atkins. McFadden has to settle for 10th after leading the race at some stage. That boy's just sailed back down at a rate of knots. He'll be ruining that moment as well. Ron Marshall's gone bang. Thank you very much for the $20 donation as well. But, oh, geez Louise. Nick Moles come through in 11th place. Remo Grant gets 12th. And Macca is the final of the finishers. The Tembate, Huck, and Sam Bensley all DNF'd out of that one. Unfortunately, wow. Madju is the winner, though. This man, on debut, a first, a fifth, a third, and a first. And he knows how to go racing. I'm telling you, he's one man to look out for. I don't know where he is. He's disappeared. He's actually gone. He's exited the server. Nico Rosberg style, just takes a win and just gets out of here. McEwen is doing donuts, as we see. Second place for him, and Fabian Fitness round out the podium for that one. That was a cracking race there, Sarge. Give us your thoughts.
Yeah, that was some awesome driving for the guys that, considering they've had stuff all practice in these trucks. Yeah, pleasure to watch. It's only going to make the Wednesday Cup next week even better.
Absolutely. Could not agree any more there with yourself, Grey Ward. And that is where we will be on Simsational TV this time next week. Wednesday, in fact, will be the place to go. And that is in the Formula Migales, which is a Formula Ford-esque style of a vehicle. Fabian's exited the server as well. No, he hasn't. He's right there on screen. But they are little Formula Fords in the 1600 department, so get yourselves in, stick around. Look at that truck just finding himself in a bit of trouble there inside the grandstand. But that is where we will be for Wednesday Cup Season 18, debut season for those little cars as well. We haven't ran them in a while, actually, so it'll be interesting to see what happens there. But everyone's exited the server, so we know who won that one. And that was a cracking little event. Thank you very, very much, everyone, for jumping in tonight. Races on circuit. Fantastic effort. Thank you for turning up. That was a brilliant, brilliant race indeed for that final event there. That was on like Donkey Kong between first, second, and third for a little bit. Trials and tribulations and commiserations go to Jason McFadden. Had it all in the bag and got it thrown away by his own unforced error. Could have taken the win, but didn't. But Simsational TV likes to thank you all, every single member, all of our Patreon members, all of our donors on the chat as well, all of our subscribers and people who tune in every single week. And it's been, speaking of brilliant, it's been great to have you, Mr. Grey Ward, in the commentary box tonight. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. I can tell that there's some gold there. We've just got to dig it out a bit more with those one-liners. They're fantastic, mate. So, been a pleasure to be with you tonight, and I hope you have enjoyed it.
Yeah, mate, thanks very much. It's been a pleasure sitting here listening to the best in the business. Just need Mr. Munro back once his period finishes and puts his big boy pants back on and gets back in the box.
We'll make sure that he knows about that one for sure. But, ladies and gentlemen, that is us done for the evening. Simsational TV will be back on Tuesday night next week for Fargon Racing GT3 series on Assetto Corsa Competizione. So stick your beaks out for that one happening at 9:15 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. And then the Wednesday Cup is going to be back. But the big announcement for Simsational Esports in general is the Big Bangers back. And they're back with a vengeance, I'm telling you. They will be ready to rock and roll. We will announce that in the Simsational Discord. If you haven't already, click on that description box down below and join the fun with us. Sign up for free. It is going to be awesome to have you all with us, and we can't wait to have another Holden versus Ford Battle Series. 7 rounds every second Sunday coming your way live here on Simsational TV, and all of these races here you'll see tonight, plus many more will be on circuit. So that's something to look out to. Thank you very much to everyone in the chat. Thank you for your kind words. Grey Ward's got an absolute entendre of supporters out there as well, so we're going to get him back in the commentary box at some stage. Good to see you, Bill, in the chat as well. Cosmorica, Scotty McEwen's involved. Thank you again to Ron Marshall, Fabian Fitness, and Grey Ward for sending through a couple of funds through this stream as well. But here at Simsational TV, it's goodbye from Grey Ward himself, and it's goodbye from myself, Zach O'Reilly. Here, guess what? You're not. But as always, until the next time, ladies and gentlemen, you know what to do. Keep it flat out.